I haven't made a reaction video in 3 days, but it feels like a month. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Happy New Year to everybody out there as we are starting out 2026. Hopefully you are subscribed to the channel. If you aren't, then it's a big shame, but I understand. So we're checking out Lucy Thomas, and it's a special request by George. Thank you so much for the coffee and the support. So this is Beauty and the Beast, Lucy at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane concert. Okay, I think I reacted to another performance that she did on here at the same concert because she was wearing the same thing. Let me look this up here. I have reacted to Lucy many times before. I'll have a playlist at the end so you guys can watch those videos. Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. I think that was at the same place. Pretty sure. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. See Lucy Thomas star in the new musical Rosie, 17th March 2026 at Delphi Theatre in London. Fair enough. Oh, by the way, I think she did a live concert or like a live stream concert in December. If anyone caught that, let me know how it went. Did you enjoy it? What did she sing? Give me the details. But now we get into the song. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. What? Let's go.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends that somebody bears unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Ever just the same. Sunrise, tale as old as time, tune as old as soul, bittersweet and strange, finding you can't change, learning you were wrong. Certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Thank you.
Tale as old as time. Man, at some point I kind of stopped listening to the lyrics, and I just kind of let her, occupy my mind with her voice, and I go into the state where it's not like I'm it's it's not like meditation or anything, but I guess it's kind of close. And I just feel the music, feel her vocals without, you know, getting too, too much into like what she's saying or the technicality, but it's just very special. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. Yeah, it just happens that I'm listening to this, and I also think about other things, right? I don't know how my mind works, but that's why a lot of the times in the reactions I give references like, oh, this part reminds me of this song or this artist, etc. And in this case, for some reason, this brought me back to the first time that I saw the movie Titanic, and I was like 6 years old. And I think her voice, the reason for this is that her voice here has a similar tone to the I think it was Celine Dion that was singing for the movie the Titanic. And so I was just like thinking about that movie and how incredible it was, life changing, right? And it was the first time that I was like, okay, this is a movie. I was a little child. And also it could be the fact that she's dressed very elegantly and like old school elegant, right? Not too modern, but I would say from decades back then, right? And she's doing a musical, and musical for the most part are more like traditional, it's like part of classical music. It's older, so she has the white pearls, she has the the long sleeve gloves, the black dress. And so I'm picturing somebody from like the 1940s and 1950s, and the hairstyle and everything. It's like, yeah, I get a combination of worlds in my head, and I was imagining myself in the in the Titanic, as Jack, making the drawings, as I do. I'm doing drawings, and Lucy there in the background singing this. So it was a trip. All this from like a 3-minute music video that I just saw. But the color here, kind of like a purple haze, Jimi Hendrix, and it starts off very kind of soft, very delicate. That you hear the keys on the piano, and it's kind of simple, right? It's just like this simple little melody going on, and then the instruments start kicking in, right? The strings, some violins, some cellos, but they're still kind of hanging low, right? In the background. And very prominently is her voice. And this is the case with all the presentations that I've seen with Lucy. It's like she has such a powerful, strong voice that the whole orchestra here doesn't even, it's just there, but it never competes. It's like we understand that this is her. This is for her here, the protagonist of the song, and nothing is gonna drown her vocals. Beauty and the Beast. I think this is the first time I'm hearing this song. I have, of course, heard of the story, right? The tale. I have seen adaptations of it in cartoons and whatnot. But I don't think I had, they usually don't play Beauty and the Beast while they're showing Beauty and the Beast. At least not from what I remember. Not in cartoons, in musicals. But I'm not an expert on musicals at all. Very few times have I seen musicals in my whole life, so this is like a new experience for me, and I enjoyed it. If this is the reaction that I get watching this on the computer, I can only imagine what it must be like being there, right? Sitting in that audience and witnessing this firsthand, face to face. Seeing Lucy there must feel like some sort of like a mirage, right? It's like you have to pinch yourself. Am I actually here? Is she there? That close. And it's just like the way her voice works. It's perfect. I can't. What else can I say here, guys? I'm running out of synonyms and attributes because of how pleasant it is to listen to her voice. and it's one that I could listen to for a long time, because you know how you have those voices that, sure, maybe they're really nice, they're iconic, legendary, but it's like, okay, a couple songs and it's fine, or maybe I'll listen to the whole album. But with Lucy, I could comfortably sit down with my headphones and probably watch her videos back to back to back, and for hours, and be like, you know what, this is, I'm still into it even after a long time. So there you go. It's a beautiful. It's maybe even like better watching this late at night, because that's when I usually do reactions at 1-2 in the morning, and so I'm in this twilight zone type of state, and this is like a perfect video to go along with my mood right now. So thank you, George, for suggesting it. If you guys have more videos that you want me to check out from Lucy, please comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Happy New Year.